Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today I'm going to be doing a sorting new photo cards in my binder video. This video is going up on Monday instead of Sunday. I've had a pretty crazy week in my personal life. Just a couple of things have happened. The only one that I really feel comfortable sharing with the internet is that I got into a car accident on Thursday morning. And so I spent most of all of day Friday like dealing with that because I went to work afterwards. I'm fine. The other person's fine. My car is not fine. So that's fun, but it's been a little bit of a crazy week, and so I didn't get a chance, and then I had some other things happen regarding some family members that obviously I don't want to get into, so that is kind of what I spent all day yesterday doing instead of filming this video, but it's perfectly fine. So we're just gonna have a chill sorting photo card Monday, a chill start to our week, and yes, I hope you enjoy. I have a lot of stuff to put away today, so I'm really excited to put all of these photo cards away. I did get my personal Korean address package in. A couple people were thinking that that video was like my Stray Kids group order package, but I had two packages. So the first package was my group order, and my week of the life of a GOM video will have like the unboxing of all of the stuff in that video. And I'm finishing up that video later today or tomorrow, so you will see that video at some point, hopefully before the end of October, if not the first week in November. And I might end up posting it like next weekend. And yeah, so I have that, and then I also got my personal Korean address package in it, which had like my Stray Kids accordion albums, which I didn't ship with my group order because obviously those just belong to me, and I didn't want my group order members to pay for something that didn't belong to them, obviously. And then it also had like a bunch of my Monsta X merch in it. So we have a lot of stuff to put away today. I hope you're excited. I'll leave all the supplies I use listed down in the description box down below. You can use code Carolyn10 for 10% off of Meow Cafe, K-pop stationery, and alt bias. We're coming up on the holidays, so if you have a K-pop collector in your life, or if you are a K-pop collector and people are like, what do you want for the holidays? Have them get you some stuff from those amazing websites. I love their products, all three stores, and you can use my code, or they can use my code, whoever's buying you the gift, for 10% off your order. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Also, I'll have timestamps down below if you don't want to watch everything. Totally get it. Let's get into the video. All right, first we're gonna work on P1 Harmony. I have a couple of cards to add in here today. I was doing a little bit of trading for their new album. I got a couple of Kyo cards. I think P1 Harmony's tour in North America ended, or it like is about to be over. Really sad that I didn't get to go, but it looked like it was a lot of fun. I don't know. It looked like it was a lot of fun. All of their promotions for their English album looked like it was a lot of fun. I'm really jealous of everybody who went. I had a bunch of mutuals who went, and it looked like they had an amazing time. So yeah, if you went to this tour, I hope you had a lot of fun. And I really hope P1 Harmony tour again next year and I can make it to their concert, because I have seen them at KCON a couple times, but I would love to go to their own concerts. So first of all, we have this Kyo card, which completes this page, which is really fun. So yeah, I pulled this Teo card, and then they both had different units. There's only one unit per member this time around. And then I still don't know what I'm going to do for this page. If I should get a second one of this unit. I do need Teo's card for this still. Pretty sure I haven't found a trade for that yet. But yeah, I don't know what to do down here, or if I should just keep the other unit I pulled. I don't know. And then this is my POB page, yeah, because this is going to be for the compact version or the member versions. So I have Kyo's Actually card, which I think it's the US exclusive card. So I do have Kyo for this. I don't have either of Teo's. This one was gifted to me, his Target exclusive card. So I do need to get Teo's equivalent of the Coca card, and then I also need Teo's Actually card. I might have a pending trade for this. I'm gonna update all of my trade sale stuff today because I have so much stuff from my member claim and my and also like my package that I just got in that I need to put up for trade and sale. So I will go ahead and do that. So all of my updated like trades for P1 Harmony are on my trade sale Instagram. Yeah, we're making some progress here. I'm hoping to get this album done fairly soon just because there wasn't a lot for this album, and it would be nice to be completely done with something P1 Harmony related, because as you know, I'm still working on like all of their past stuff. Like I'm missing so much stuff from this binder, but this may have to be like an early 2026 project for myself because yeah. But anyways, and that's it for this binder. Like whatever Pure and Harmony do next, I'm gonna have to get, I think I have an extra binder I can use, like another alt bias binder that I could use for their next era. But yeah, that is it for this binder today. All right, next we're gonna work on IVE, and the first thing in my IVE 1 binder that I have, the only thing I have for this binder, is the last card for this page. So I have ESO's IVE Empathy. Gosh, why can I not remember what this version is? Anyways, this is like the third photo book version. But yeah, I'm really excited. We are getting so close to finishing IVE Empathy, which feels crazy because like this should be done already. This really should have been done like a long time ago. I'm not missing that much though. I am missing Ray and Wanyang for this page. This page is done now. I have the entire first set. And then Digipacks, I'm still missing. I'm missing Wanyang here. Missing Kao here still. Though I could have sworn I had a trade for that pending. Anyways, I have everything for the play version. And then I'm missing one lucky draw back here. This Ray lucky draw from this, I think this was a Soundwave. Yeah, a Soundwave lucky draw. It was the second set to the strawberry set. These are so cute. But I do want to get Ray's card for that. And then we'll be done with IVE Empathy. And the only thing that's missing from this binder besides IVE Empathy stuff is the first two sets of Alive. But I'm not sure if I want to collect the limited A and limited B version, so I'm not going to count that towards finishing this binder, just because I haven't really made a decision on it yet. But I'm hoping that I can get the last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards I'm missing from IVE Empathy just to finish out this era. I would love to be done with this era by the end of the year. I'm not really missing a lot, so I feel like I definitely can do it. But yeah, that's it for IVE 1. Let's move into IVE 2 now. All right, this is the IVE 2 binder. Oh, I did go through and fix the pages for this because it was originally double-sided and I hated it. So we switched it back to single-sided. So I have 2 cards here. I have ESO from this version. And I also have ESO's, I think it's her US exclusive, right? Yeah, her US exclusive card. So I have ESO for this as well. I'm just missing Wanyang and Liz for the US exclusive card. And I do have trades on my trade sale Instagram for these cards up, for this card, and then also the last 2 Barnes & Noble exclusives that I'm missing. So please help me finish these sets. As far as like the rest of this binder for the rest of this year, I do think I can finish like the album cards, minus the Evil Cupid version. I think that might be a little difficult. But everything else I feel like I could finish pretty easily. The Loved IVE version also might be a little difficult because I only bought one of those, which was weird for me because usually I buy an OT6 like set of pre-order benefits for the Loved IVE version from Starship, but just with all the comebacks happening this time around for IVE, I just didn't do that. As we've discussed before, I made like sacrifices for everybody that I collect who came back like around the same time, and my sacrifice for IVE was I only bought one Loved IVE version this era, and I didn't really buy any other pobs besides like the Barnes & Noble exclusive albums. But yeah, so hopefully we can get this at least kind of close to being done before the end of the year. I don't think this will be finished, but yeah, anyways, that is it for IVE today. So next we're gonna work on Zero Base 1, and I think I need both my Zero Base 1 binders today. I brought both of them over here just in case. But I'm pretty sure, oh yes, we have larger inclusions for Cinema Paradise. Someday we will finish Cinema Paradise. It's not today, but someday we'll finish Cinema Paradise. Kind of my main goal for the end of this year. So if you have any of these extra things, like any of the extra random inclusions that I'm missing, like the stickers and the clear films, like, and also Hanbin's film version, which I have heard is extremely difficult to get. So maybe finish Cinema Paradise minus the film version card that I'm missing. yeah, if you have any of them, let me know. But I do have Matthew's clear film today, so I'm gonna add this in here. And then I also have, am I done with all of this stuff? Yeah, I thought I was done with all this stuff, but I'm just missing this card. The rest of these I'm gonna replace with hollow clear or hollow sleeves. I guess I could do that right now. Since we're here, I guess we could do that right now. But this is Matthew's day 2 Zeros unit in Seoul. Right, it says day 2. Yeah, it says day 2. No, it's not. Day 1, maybe? It says day 1. Just kidding. That says day 2. But yeah, I need his day 1 unit card. And then that's gonna be it for this page. I don't even remember who he's with in that unit. I feel like I say that every time. I need to put a sticky note here with whoever it is. But if you ever come across it, let me know. Would love to buy it. Would love to finish this binder before we get into January 2026. Zero Base One also announced their Season's Greetings recently. And as you guys know, I bought a lot of Season's Greetings last year. And I don't know if I want to buy theirs this year. I don't know. I haven't really decided what I want to do for Season's Greetings this year. I'm kind of waiting for everybody to announce theirs. Specifically, I'm waiting for Starship and / Highline to announce theirs, because whatever Wano and Monsta X are doing is kind of going to determine what else I buy. Obviously, I'm going to buy Stray Kids as well, but as far as everybody else goes, I need to wait and see. But yeah, that's it for this. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I just got distracted. That's not it for this binder. Still missing Matthew for this. That's crazy. That should not be a thing. Okay, I also have this Gonok film card. So that completes this row, which is great. We just need Matthew and Gonok's for the top row there, but yay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're not really getting there yet. We're getting somewhere. So anyways, let's go ahead and move into the second ZB1 binder now. But yeah, if you ever come across any of these things, or if you like are a group order manager and have a bunch of random inclusions that you're just looking to get rid of and want to sell, like, let me know. We'll buy them from you. I really just want to finish this binder. So anyways, that's it for this binder. Okay, second Zero Base One binder. This binder needs a lot of help, but it's okay. We're just gonna focus on Blue Paradise for right now. There's one thing I want to investigate first. Somebody sent me the special mission game chip. Oh, they were right. They were like, hey, I don't know if you know, but there's 2 per member. And so they sent me this Matthew one, and they were right. There is 2 per member. And I don't know where I want to put the second set. Maybe we'll put them in the middle here. That just means I need more game pieces. That's really sad. That is sad that I need more game pieces, but I think we're going to put these here. And that way I don't have to collect a pop set. I can just collect the other game pieces, and that will count. Yeah, somebody sent me that as a freebie, and they were like, I don't think you have this yet. And I was like, I will investigate. And they were right. I did not have this yet. So I do need to get the other ones for Gonok and Hanbin now, that means, but that's okay. We figured out what we're going to put in the middle here. All right. So yes, thank you so much to the person that sent that to me. That was very helpful. So these are the ones I have for Hanbin and Gonok. I don't know what their other ones look like, obviously, because I just learned that Matthew has to. But if you have their other game pieces, let me know. I would be willing to like buy it from you or trade something. I'm hoping that like for all the things I'm missing for other groups, I'm able to cross trade some of my extra Stray Kids cards, because that would be really nice. So anyways, as far as actual photo cards go, I do also have the other 2 unit cards. I'm so happy that somebody was willing to trade these with me. Oh my gosh. So let's see. I think we're gonna do them like this, because this one has Jiyoung and Changao in it. Not me almost calling him Hanbin. Jiyoung and Changao in it. And they're part of Hyung line. So even though Gyuvin is part of Mangne line, I'm gonna put them here. And then we have Ricky, Eugen, and Gono for this unit card. Oh my gosh. I still need Matthew's Band-Aid, but that's the last thing I need on this page. I need to just go buy that. I started a Neokyo package yesterday, fun fact. And because I was like stressing about Monsta X pre-order benefits, so I just started like buying sets of them off of Neokyo. So I want to fill up that package. We will catch up with Zero Base 1 eventually, I promise. But that is it for Zero Base 1 today. Okay, moving on to Twice. I just have a couple cards for them today. I mentioned this in some other video I've filmed in the past couple of days that I was thinking about just getting the member covers I'm missing from my local K-pop store. Oh So Happy, which is a farther drive for me, but also still a local K-pop store for me, has all of the members I'm missing in stock in their shop. So I thought about just getting the ones that I was missing from them. I don't know though. I haven't decided yet. Also, I had a bunch of people message me and they were like, hey Carolyn, I think this binder is still too thick after removing This Is For. And I do think you guys are right about that. So I do think I'm going to move strategy to Twice 3. I think I'll keep Chaeyoung in here just because I'm only collecting like 2 pages for her. But maybe I'll move... Oh no, move This Is For. I'm going to move This Is For, I think. Is what I was thinking. For some reason I thought I had already moved This Is For, but I'm gonna move This Is For. Anyways, moving on. I do have this Taehyun card. This is one of her Nemo cards and goes in this row here. I really want to finish this binder. I think this binder is like my main priority to finish before the end of the year. Like I want to get these last 3 Nemo cards. I still need Jihyo's Barnes & Noble Jihyo's Target card from Strategy. And then I don't know what I'm going to put there still. I also thought about moving these cards. These were like the full sets that came in the Nemo version to my Twice, like the pre-order benefit binder. You know what I mean? Like the little pre-order packs that JYP always gives them. I need the last 2 Barnes & Noble POVs. I need Jihyo's Target benefit. And yeah, okay, moving on. We're gonna work on This Is For. So I do have the last Chaeyoung card I was missing here. So I'm just missing a couple of cards to finish This Is For. I'm so close. I am so close. And I really wanted to trade. I mean, I'm not close with the digipacks, but again, I need to just like buy an OT9 set. But the thing is, like, they're not going to come with the pop cards at this point. Like, it's too late for that. So, I don't know. But I need to finish this set. I need to finish this set. I need to finish this set of strategy cards. Like, this needs to be done. I really want to finish this whole binder before the end of the year. I think I can do it. I think it'll be a little tough to finish everything. But Twice cards are usually pretty inexpensive, so... hopefully I can find some like North American sellers for these cards as well. I think that would be fun. But I also am going to be looking on Mercari Japan. But yeah, that is it for this binder. I know it's really thick. I'm going to move This Is For. But I'm not going to do it in this video because we have already been filming for 21 minutes. And we have made a very minimal dent in the amount of cards I have to put away today. So anyways, let me grab the other Twice binder. Okay, this is the Twice 3 binder. This binder looks kind of sad still, but we are going to add, yeah, maybe I should just get them from Oh So Happy instead of ordering them from Korea. Because, like, when am I going to get another Caddy package? Probably, like, January with all of, like, the Stray Kids stuff. By the time, well, I mean, I guess I could probably do early December for the Stray Kids stuff and still be fine. For, like, the group order stuff. I don't know. Anyways, my point here is that I did get find a trade for Jihyo's Barnes & Noble card from 10. So I'm going to go ahead and add her to this page. And I think what I've decided with the other versions for this album, the reason I didn't unbox those on release day is because they were not in America yet. But the other 3 versions, or the other 2 versions rather, I think I'm just going to collect my bias line. That way I can just fill up this whole page. So that's my plan for that. That is my thoughts on doing that. I mean, I could have it shipped to me. It's just silly to like have things shipped to me from oh so happy when I could like go there, you know? It's just kind of annoying to go there. And they actually did announce last night, or this morning rather, that they're opening a second location, and I'm praying it's closer to me because I love their shop so much, and they host so many fun events, and they recently partnered with MakeStar, so like they have some really fun events that they're doing. But they're just so far from me, and like I just find it hard to get over there sometimes, but so that's why sometimes I'm like, it's just easier to ship it to me, because if you place like an online pickup order, you have to go there, and I always feel bad if I can't go there right away because it is like a planned trip. Like I really need to plan my day around like going there. But they just announced they're opening a second location, and then they also are partnering with Photoism, which if you guys don't know, I went to LA for KCON back in August. And during that time, I went to the Photoism booth to do like photos for Monsta X's 10th anniversary, and then also Stray Kids' Stay Day. The point is that we don't have Photoism in North Carolina, but Oh So Happy is bringing Photoism to North Carolina, which means that we'll have Photoism, and then we also already have like Opang works with the other one whose name escapes me. But yeah, it'll Life 4 Cuts. So I'm really excited that we're gonna have both photo booth options in North Carolina, because the closest one to me right now is in Atlanta. North Carolina is really putting itself on the K-pop map, and I love that for us. So I'm really excited about that. I hope they're going to announce their second location probably soon, I would assume, because it looks like they're planning on opening like December or January. But it's like a trip. It's like the other side of Charlotte for me. So I'm really hoping that their other location is closer to me. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But K-pop has really come a long way in North Carolina. I want to make a whole like TikTok talking about it, because I'm really just so proud of our little K-pop community. Anyways, we're gonna have, how many K-pop stores will we have after that? Opang has 3 locations. We have Kingdom, so that's 4. And then there's another one that's in like the northern North Carolina area. I've never been to it, but I know that they exist. I like follow them on social media. That would be 7 K-pop stores. North Carolina is a big state, right? So, so like for me to get to the other like Opang location, like the OG Opang location, it's like a 3.5 hour drive, which is like how long it takes me to get to Atlanta. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, point is, I'm excited. I definitely will be going to the grand opening, regardless of where it is, but I'm really hoping that it's closer to me, because that would be really fun, and then I could take fun photoism pictures. Okay, next we're gonna work on ATEEZ. As you know, one of my biggest goals outside of my alt groups is to finish Golden Hour before the end of the year. So we are here to work on Golden Hour today. And I'm excited. I made these fillers the other day, and I have yet to put them in here. I took out all the fillers in this binder because I was going to film a binder maintenance video, and then like the second half of my week has just been so not great that I just haven't had a chance to like actually sit down and film it. But I figured we could probably put these away since we're here anyways. Still need Mingy's Target card. I was looking at one on Mercari US the other day, and somebody bought it. It was just sitting in my cart, so I guess that's my fault. Oh no, this isn't the one I thought it was. For some reason, I thought it was this card, and it's not. No, I'm still missing the San then. That's that. Okay, for the Chew cards, I do have 2 to add here. I have Seonghwa and Sunny. ATEEZ recently celebrated their 7th year anniversary, and I am so proud of them. I love ATEEZ so much. I got into them during Say My Name era, and I went and saw them for the first time, their first world tour. I went to Atlanta because I had a friend who was going, and she was like, you should come see ATEEZ with me. And I was like, yeah, I just got into them, super fun. And I went, and it was such an incredible concert, and I love ATEEZ so much. And I just like, I need to see them on their next tour, because the past couple of tours have just not worked out for me. Just with like other like alt groups, basically. I just want to get Jongho's Chew filler out of here. But yeah, I am still missing this card, by the way. So if you have it, let me know. Message me on my trade sale Instagram. But yeah, I'm just so proud of ATEEZ, and I really hope that they get to spend many, many more years together creating amazing music for us, because I love them so much. And Yes, so here we have, oh man, where does this go? This goes down here. I feel like I kind of hate the way that I set this up. We're gonna change it. Yeah, this is the other Sani card. We're missing this San still, but what else is new? Okay, we're gonna swap these. So we're gonna put this set in the middle because it'll look a little stranger on the back, but it'll look better on the front. And that's usually what I care about more. We're just missing the sun. See, it does look weird on the back, but it looks better on the front this way. This page, I have this Hongjung and this San. So this page is almost complete. We're just missing this Yuno card. Oh my gosh. Guys, what if we actually finish Golden Hour before the end of the year? Please help me finish Golden Hour before the end of the year. Somebody gifted me this Hongjung actually recently, and it's from the In Your Fantasy edition, limited edition. I'm just gonna put him here for right now because I could just like randomly collect like one other In Your Fantasy card for like San and Yuno. Like it doesn't have to be the limited edition, but I would like to have a full set of these for this. Okay, let's real quick put these fillers back in because I was gonna do this in a binder maintenance video and I just didn't. So these are all of the Photocards that I'm missing from Golden Hour Part 2. I don't have really any of these on the way right now. I wish I did, but if you ever have any of these or you come across any of these, I really should just buy some of these Poca albums or like try to find bundles on like Mercari Japan or something. But I just was getting so confused every single time I had to put like cards away for this. So that's why I started doing this because yeah, but I also thought like having the fillers in here would make me more motivated to finish Golden Hour. I am very motivated to finish Golden Hour. Like I will finish Golden Hour. We will be able to move on the next time ATEEZ announce a comeback, which, you know, it could be any time knowing how ATEEZ work. Like it really could be any time. And it scares me. So I want to be done with Golden Hour because I highly doubt the next era is Golden Hour. Like I think we're done with the Golden Hour concept. Like I think they're going to do something else starting 2026. But at the same time, I just want to be done with all of these cards. I wonder how hard these are to find. I have ATEEZ collector mutuals. I have ATEEZ like GOM mutuals. I need to just start joining people's group orders. But usually for ATEEZ, I'm like, fine. I'm like, oh, you know, it's okay. Like I don't need to join a group order and have like someone sort the cards. But I really have been struggling recently with finishing sets. So this is Yuno's Thirst pop-up. Then we have Hongjung's Heat pop-up I still need. Jongwon's True card we already added. This is, we don't need these fillers. San's pop-up card, which is the gummy card. San's sticker. And then San's other selfie. I think I meant to put like the heart, not the heart cheek, but the cheek card. Yuno's QR2. I don't think that's what I was looking for. Yuno's image card 2 is what I'm missing from this page. And then I'm also missing Yuno's Polaroid. We're gonna get it done. Every single time since I have said like I really want to get Golden Hour done, like every single sorting photo card video we've done since then, I have had new ATEEZ cards to put away. So I just need to keep up that energy because I feel like we definitely will be able to get it done if we keep that energy. Next, we're gonna work on Stray Kids because I have so much Monsta X. Let me show you this. This is the Stray Kids we have today. And the rest of this is Monsta X. This is all Monsta X. So while this is like a lot of stuff, oh, I need to take out the binder for this card. The rest of this is Stray Kids, but we have to do Monsta X last because gosh, there's so much. I probably could have done their own video, to be honest. I'm gonna set this off to the side. Hopefully I don't forget to go grab that binder. I did all of my sorting for my member claim. You will be seeing that video sometime like end of this week, early November. And I also got my accordion albums in, so I have a lot of cards to put away today, which is exciting because I feel like it's been a hot minute. And with Do It coming out, we need to get this done. This binder needs to be done. I am gonna set up Do It either today or tomorrow. I'm gonna film that video. I'm gonna set up Wano and Stray Kids in the same video, just because Wano is pretty straightforward, but I do want to set up for him on camera. So, okay, I am gonna put Do It in this binder though. I think this will be the last era in this binder, but I think we can fit Do It in this binder. So for the Karma version, I have Lino, Hyunjin, and Felix. I ended up with 3 cards because my Felix claim dropped out. My second Felix claim dropped out. So I have a lot of extra like Felix pobs. And so when I was planning like how many albums I was gonna need, I didn't really take into account the fact that I would have all this extra stuff from like Felix pobs. It is kind of sad that my Felix claim dropped out, but anyways, so I'll have a bunch of extra Felix stuff to sell, but I do have 3 cards for this to put away. So these I'm probably, I don't know why I just tried to take out Jisung's spot. We don't have Jisung's card. But yeah, I'm going to need to buy the remaining cards or trade for the remaining Karma cards I'm missing. Hopefully it's not that difficult to trade for them, but I'm missing 4, and this is going to be one of the harder sets to finish because it's the limited edition and you only got 1 card. Well, you only got 1 card in a lot of these albums actually, but anyways, I really want to finish this. This is going to be like one of the sets I'm missing the most cards from, though, is my point. So, okay, next we have the Hooray version, and I do have Felix's Hooray card. We didn't pull a single Changbin Hooray card. Not a singular Changbin Hooray card to be found. You know how many people in my group order were missing that card too? And we pulled 0. We pulled 0 of that card, which is so crazy. But yeah, so that was this page. I still need to trade for Changbin's Hooray card, but I did end up getting the last 3 cards I needed from the ceremony set. So that's good. At least we're done with the ceremony page. And I have extra cards because I think it was like 6 or 7 per claim everybody got. Obviously, I'm only putting away 4 cards, but because when I was doing sorting and I was giving everyone what they needed, like everybody in my group order was able to get like the majority of the cards they needed, and I was able to get the majority of the cards I needed too, which was fantastic. But I did put like, when I was going through and doing claims, I was like, everyone can have whatever, but I just want to have these 4 cards at least. And everybody else who needed these cards was able to get them as well. But yay. So that is it for ceremony set. Now we have the accordion set. If you watched my haul video, you know that this could have gone better. But overall it went okay. So we're going to have to do a lot of trading for the accordion version, but that's okay. So for this page, I have Changbin and Chongin. This is like my highest priority is finishing this set though, because 1, I have more than enough cards to finish it, and 2, like I am missing a pretty significant amount of cards still for this. So yeah, I need Hyunjin, Felix, and Seungmin for this set. And then for the pop set, I did pull Jisung, Felix, Seungmin, and Chan. So yes. Right. For the compact version, we had a really even amount of pulls for the compact version. So between my technically 3 claims because of the Felix person who dropped out, I did get an OT8 set, which was super fun. But yeah, I was able to give everyone all of the cards that they needed for their claims, and I was able to get an OT8 set for myself, which was so fun. I think every member claim got like 6 or 7 again. So yeah, I have the full set here, which is so exciting. And I think because of like how many cards there are left over, I think I have extras of these cards. Everything's in my trade sale binder right now, so it'll be on my trade sale Instagram. Like I said, I'm going to try and post that this afternoon. I love this set so much. I think it is so nice. Very consistent like color scheme for this. which I always appreciate for Stray Kids. They released the first teasers for Do It today. They released Dance Racha's teasers, and oh my god, they look so good. They look so good. This concept especially, I feel like fits Felix so well. Like his dark eye makeup and like the black accents on his blonde hair. Like I'm obsessed. He looks so good. I was thinking about the other day how it makes oh, I guess I have a duplicate Seungmin. I guess I have a duplicate Seungmin that I will need to trade or sell or something. Anyways, I was thinking the other day how it's so good that I collect OTA because I have really been in my Felix feelings like recently. And then like during tour, I was like such a Hyunjin girl outside of my bias line, right? Which is like 3 Racha plus Lino. And like I also took photos with Seungmin and I was obsessed with Chongin. Like he was like one of my bias wreckers from tour. So I'm just like, it's a good thing I already collect OTA because I like don't need to worry about being like, oh, I really want to collect photo cards for this member. Like I already do. So that works out really well for me. Anyways, so here we have, for this Kazoo pre-order cards, I ended up helping somebody. I had a duplicate of one of these like pre-order cards, and so I ended up trading within my group order to help somebody else get the duplicate card that I had, and so I was able to trade for 4 new members, which was really fun. The Kazoos were kind of hard. When you watch my vlog, you're gonna see like trading, like getting all of this Kazoo stuff done was kind of difficult actually, but we did get a decent amount of this Kazoo pre-order cards, which is great. And I was able to give everybody this Kazoos they wanted within the top 3. I was not able to claim a Bokari for myself. I really wanted a little chicken. Popular is Kazoo, oh my gosh. And I was like, you know what? I even ended up trading like one of my Kazoos for like that I had pulled originally so other people could get the Kazoos that they wanted. Next time they use Kazoos, which is thankfully not this era, I'm really gonna have to like buy more than one set because that was crazy. Anyways, I still need Chan and Hyunjin's Kazoo pre-order card. And then for the normal Kazoo version, so I was only able to get 2 new ones, so I have Lino and Hyunjin. I don't think we had a lot of variety in these cards, if I remember that correctly. Again, it was hard going off of just 16 albums, so I'm gonna need all of Mangne Line still for this set. And then for the Walmart, for this page, I have the last Walmart card, and then I also have the last unit card, because we thankfully pulled a pretty even amount of the unit cards, so everybody was able to get the unit card that they wanted. So I do have a couple extra unit cards, but I didn't need any other ones, so I just took like whatever was left over. But yay, all the Walmart cards are done. The Walmart albums this era have been so stressful. I did end up claiming like getting 4 for myself, but it was like on their second restock. So I hope everything goes okay. But like the Walmart albums, you would think Walmart would learn, right? Like it's, how long has it been now? How many eras have they been doing cards? And they're always like the first ones to sell out of their stuff. Like Walmart, get it together. Okay, I also have my Make Star set. So let me put that away. So when I bought my accordion albums, I bought them from Make Star. So I got a full OT8 set. And then since I bought an OT8 set from Make Star, they also gave me this little group card. So I'm going to use that as like the little center for this. Except I think I already have another center card. Does this fit better here? It does. I'm going to switch this out actually. Is this the same card as like, oh no, it's not. I'm kind of sad there's no vinyls this time around. Oh yeah, that does fit better. We're gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take all these fillers out. My goal is before the end of this week to have my Kazoo fillers available on Etsy, because with the new comeback coming, I've had a couple people message me and be like, hey, I really want to use your Kazoo fillers for my binders. So I'm gonna put them on Etsy. I've never done Etsy before, and I don't really feel like I'm ready to put like my IVE and Monsta X ones on there yet. So I won't be doing that yet, but my Kazoo ones have been perfected for like a couple of eras now, so I feel comfortable putting those. I just like want to make sure they're absolutely perfect before I like put them up for sale. I'm not gonna make them super expensive. It's gonna be like, I don't know, I have to see like what Etsy takes, because I want to get like, I don't know, like $1 or $2 or a couple dollars per like sale, obviously, but I don't want anything like too crazy. Like I'm not gonna charge like $15 for the PDF. That just seems a little crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna put them up for sale this week, and then I'll probably just add like my other ones later, because there's a couple of like a couple of files that I want to switch out for certain members. They're fine for my collection, but like before I sell them to other people, like I don't want them to be like bad quality, you know? So anyways, it's something I've been wanting to do for a while, is like put them up for sale. But yeah, I want people to be able to like use these, because I really love my Skazoo fillers. I think they're so cute. Like they really add so much fun to my thing. And the way I have it set up on my computer, like the way I created these files, is I have them set up as like an OT8 set, right? And then I also have them set up like where each member has like a 9 pocket. So if you only collect like Chan, you only collect Lino, I think I do need to edit it for the rest of the members, because I've done it for all of Hyungline, because I've collected like old cards for them before. But I think I need to do it for the rest of the members. That might be the only thing I need to like change before. I don't know though. Okay, anyways, moving on, we are going to do my set for my group order this era. So I did the Seattle stop for my group order, because it's the only stop. They like released these photos as like neighbor promotional like photos, but they didn't release them as photo cards. So I made them photo cards. This is what the back of them look like. It's not my best work, but it'll do. So anyways, I really wanted a photo card set of all of my stops, and they already did LA and they already did Washington DC, and I just wanted Seungmin in a little Mariners jersey. Is that too much to ask for? I just wanted Seungmin in a Mariners jersey. As someone who like lived in Seattle for 10 years and has been to many a Mariners game, like grew up in a very sports loving household, so I've been to many a Mariners game. I just was like, you know, even though I haven't lived there in a while, I still wanted a little Seungmin in a Mariners jersey photo card. Also, this stop was the day after my birthday. It was my birthday weekend, so that also makes it a special stop for me. So anyways, here are the Seattle cards. I have extras from my group order, so I'm going to use these as freebies for if you bought or if you like trade with me for Stray Kids cards. But yeah, I always like them to kind of blend in with the rest of my pre-order benefits, so that's kind of why I did that. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. And then I think we just have larger inclusions to put away. Oh, first of all, okay, so my group order came with 4 large inclusions, or if you bought a set. So the other person in my group order who claimed 2 members got all 4. I got all 4, and then everybody else got 2 of 4. I will have to make a filler for this one, but this is like the postcard. I don't remember what store these came from, but I'm gonna put this up here. Cute. And then I'm gonna put this little guy right here, and I'll make a proper filler for him. Okay, moving back here, we have the accordion version, a couple of new members for this. Nothing crazy, but a couple new members. So I pulled Hyunjin, Chongin, and Seungmin. So I do need to trade for Changbin and Felix, I think are the 2. Because I have Jisung's already, right? Yeah, I do have Jisung's already. So yeah, I'll need to trade for 2 members, which is okay. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to trade for these because they're larger inclusions, but hopefully trading for them won't be too bad. And then for the Skazoo foldouts, we did not have like any variety in this. So I have an extra Bokari, but so I'm gonna need, I'm gonna put Bokari here. And I think I had already pulled him in my personal albums, or I already pulled Leebit maybe. Anyways, but we're gonna put Jisung and Felix here. And then I'm gonna have to trade for the last 3 members I'm missing. So we're missing Seungmin, Hyunjin, and Changbin. So yeah, hopefully I'm able to get those pretty easily. Yeah, that's it for at least this binder. I am excited to have made, let's do a little flip through. I'm excited to have made some progress on Karma. Obviously, I do still have a little bit to go, but we made significant progress today. Hopefully, I'm able to trade for some of the cards that I'm missing. I would love to finish the accordion versions. I would love to finish, I'm going to need to like buy Skazoo cards, I think, because I don't have really anything to trade for Skazoo cards currently. But hopefully that won't be too hard to do. And then the last things I need from Karma era are going to be the HMV photo cards and the Everline cards. So hopefully that's not too difficult. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there with Karma era. We're gonna finish it before Do It. That's my goal. Even if I don't have physically have everything, I'm hoping I can get what I'm missing and at least have it like on the way. Same for the last 2 hop cards I need. I would love to buy these. These are the Nemo cards. I would love to buy those and get that done. Larger inclusions for Karma. I would hope I can finish. I really want to finish before the next era. I'm not missing that much, so I'm really hoping I can trade for what I'm missing. Okay, that is that. And then I want to put this card somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put him. Where I want to put this Changbin and Hyunjin unit card that my friend sent me. Okay, I think this is the binder we're going to add this card to. This is technically my non-album 9 pocket Stray Kids binder. I know. This is for like merch, right? Yeah, this is for all like merch and stuff, but I haven't opened this binder in a hot minute. But back here, I do have, first of all, I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot about this set here I was working on. Where could I put this? I guess I could put this here because these are both IMU cards, right? My Min-chan. Someday I'm going to go through and get duplicates of every Min-chan card, and I'm going to make like a Min-chan card page. It seems very like, you know, very silly, but they really have like no unit cards together. I'm hoping Do It era gives us a blonde Min-chan card. But yeah, I just have a bunch of random like other cards back here. Yeah, I'm going to put them there, but I totally forgot that I was working on that. Is there anything else I'm working on in this binder? I guess not. Because the point of this binder is for like OT8 sets of things that I get that are like merch. Because any non-album merch stuff that's just Min-chan has a separate binder. I know. I've become that person with like 20,000 different Stray Kids binders. But anyways, that's it for Stray Kids today. Okay, 1 hour into the video and we're doing the second half of the photo cards that we have to put away today. We have Monsta X today. We're gonna do album stuff first for the X because funnily enough, that's gonna be a little more straightforward because everything for the X already really has a spot where it belongs. But yeah, we're gonna start on this front page here. All right, these are all of the 9 pocket items we have to add to this binder. We do have some larger inclusions as well to add to this binder, but oh my god. So I got albums from Starship Square and Make Star, and then I also bought an OT8 or OT6 set. Sorry, just finishing up the Stray Kids section. An OT6 set of With Mew cards. Okay, so this is my starting to add all of my Changi cards to the front page here. I did pull a duplicate. This is the second one I have pulled. So I'm adding this here. My goal is to make this entire page this photo card. So yes, I have a ton of extra unit cards, and yes, I'm going to put this up for trade and ask for people to trade me for these cards. Okay, moving on to album cards. The most stressful part about the X has been how many pre-order benefits there are. I don't know about you guys, but I am a little overwhelmed by how much stuff there is. And it's fine because collecting is not a race. But I'm also like, I started a Neokyo package because I was like, I feel like I am missing so much stuff. Like I started kind of putting in fillers, then I ran out of Kihyun fillers because I was putting in fillers for like his other stuff too. The new things they've announced in the past couple of weeks, and probably by the time you see this video, they're gonna have announced other fan signs. I am praying for the little Majimak symbol on the fan signs for announcements this week, which means like this is the last fan sign. Like, please, I need Starship to write the word the letters Majimak. I need this to be the end. Because there's too much going on and we're getting into season greetings time and I just can't do this anymore. Anyways, here we have my photo card polls. I'm just going to do my album polls first. I did pull Shonu, Minhyuk, and Hyungwon for the unknown version. Really I was talking about in my Stray Kids section how I'm going to put my Skazoo fillers up for sale on my Etsy, which does not exist yet, but it will exist by the end of this week because it was one of my October goals to open that up. But the thing with this Monsta X ones that bothers me is I don't feel like my Shonu card is like as high quality as it could be. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's just like a little grainy, but everything else I feel like is fine. The Hyungwon one is okay, but like that's kind of my thought process on that. Did I pull anybody else for Underdog X? No, just Hyungwon. So I need Chungkyun and Minhyuk's card for this still. I am going to start trading album cards this week, like today, because I want to be done with the album cards with all the pre-order benefits and fan signs and everything. I just like want to not be trading for album cards for a while. For the Hello X version, I have Hyungwon and Shonu. So I am still missing Minhyuk for this. Okay, we did pull some new Hyungwon cards and some Shonu cards for this, which is great. I think we have both of their cards for, yeah, we have both of their cards for this set too. So I'm just missing Minhyuk and Juhan on this page. I did not pull either of their cards. So there's that. I do need to get my Amazon album still. I keep putting it off because it's just a group card and there's so many other things coming out that I'm like, I pulled 4 technically unit cards because we put that one on the front, but I did pull Minhyuk and Shonu, Kihyun and Hyungwon, and the Monsta XXL card. I really want a comeback album from them, like really bad. And I feel like we won't get that until Chungkyun enlists. Like we're gonna get OT6 stuff for a while, which I'm so happy for because I love my OT6, like, you know, but I do think like Starship promotes them together so often that I'm like, yes, it's not just a coincidence. And then we have Shonu and Hyungwon here. But I loved their like first release together, and I just like want there to be more Shonu and Hyungwon albums. I also, like I said, would love a 2 Chainz album. I've been asking Starship for that for like ever and ever and ever. But yeah, somehow we are still missing 3 unit cards, so I do need to trade for the last 3 unit cards. I'm missing a Kihyun unit, which makes me really sad. But yeah, I'm also missing Hyungwon and Chungkyun and Juhan and Chungkyun. So if you have any of those unit cards, I have pretty much every other unit card that you can see on screen here. I have a duplicate of it, so except for this one, but yeah, if you have this one also, I'm also still trading for that unit card. Okay, moving on to exclusives. I did buy this the other day off of Mercari US because I'm tired and I just wanted to have Kihyun done. I am still waiting on one of my mutuals to trade a card that they were getting from, I think they had like a group order manager doing sorting, or like their friend had the card or something. Anyways, I need to reach back out to them, but I have Kihyun's Hello 82 Spoon card. So that's good. If they do all these US releases again, I need Kihyun to come through more next time because I've had to trade for literally every single card. It's the Hello 82 date card. And I still need Minhyuk's message card. My trade fell through for this and I have been too lazy to repost my Hyungwon that I have a spare of. So if you have Minhyuk's Target message card, let me know. Message me on my trade sale Instagram. But this one's coming from Mercari US now, so this will be done. Let's get started on pre-order benefits because somehow we still have all of these photo cards to put away. They all got mixed in here. Basically, Starship is the worst. They hate me, but we knew that. They personally see my name on an order and they're like, no, Carolyn, like we absolutely cannot do anything to help you because yeah, these are the Digipack cards. So for the Starship Square standard cards, I'm just making sure I got everybody here. For the Starship Square standard cards, they gave me everybody except for Shonu, which is super fun. And then when I went on Mercari Japan, I could find everybody except Shonu. So I'm not convinced Shonu's cards actually exist for this, but we're going to do the black and white cards in the middle. And then these are like the standard photo book cards. We're going to do these at the top. I am happy that they gave me like Kihyun, especially because I have been struggling to pull him this era. So yeah, I have everybody except for Shonu. So if you have a spare of Shonu's Starship Square standard cards, let me know. I'm going to keep looking around Makari just to see if I can find them. I do have, who did they give me a duplicate of? Hyungwon? But yeah, that was kind of sad because I bought the correct amount of albums. So they should have given me a correct amount of cards, but they didn't. They have something against me personally. Me and Starship, we go way back, Starship. We go so far back. I also collect OT6 IVE. You know, like I did my part to help fund your building, to keep your lights on, and you can't even give me all the photo cards I need. Anyways, I will say the Monsta X were really good this time around about making the cards very specific themes. Like when you're flipping through a bunch of photo cards, you can very easily tell like what sets go together, which is really nice. So whoever's in charge of their photo card game, at least they did that. And then the Digipack Starship Square cards are them like with their little fists together like this. Very cute. I get some of my fillers back. That's so fun. Shonu, Minhyuk, Kihyun. So yeah, I'm looking into getting a couple of more sets from Makari Japan. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all of the POBs before the end of the year. However, I'll be able to get at least some of the POBs I'm missing. Okay, and then for the 10 album set, I don't have these also. I cannot find these for sale. These Lollipop Soundwave cards, I'm a little concerned about that. So these are really, really fun. I'm really glad that I got these cards because they have the ones where Hyungwon and Juhan are wearing the wigs, which is really fun. So I got these, and then they also came with these 4 unit cards, which I'm just gonna put, group cards rather. These 4 group cards. So I'm gonna put these in the middle, and I'm just gonna put them in order of like what album version they are. So. Cute. And then yeah, yesterday I went through and I started writing down because I bought a lot on Neokyo, and eventually all these cards are going to come in and I'm going to be like, what was Soundwave round 1? But I went through on Kihyun's and I wrote like what the theme of it is. Like this is the Hello X version where they're holding fruit, and this is the one where they're poking their nose, and this is the one where they're pinching their cheek. Like this is where it's the unknown version and they're doing a peace sign and they're doing a fist pump. And yeah, the GS25, I know what those look like, but like they're doing a chin, like a peace sign on their chins, and they're playing tennis and Apple Music 3.0, because let me tell you, like with Mew 2.0, like Soundwave 2.0, like those are going to mean nothing to me when I have a ton of pre-order benefits in front of me. So, yeah, so that's why I went through and I just like made a little note on Kihyun's because he's right in the middle, just to be like, this is what this card is. This is what this set is. So when you have a bunch of photo cards, you don't have to like look at your template and try to figure out which set it is. Because yeah, I will say though, if you're a Monsta X group order manager out there with extra photo cards you're looking to sell, let me know, because yeah. Okay, so that's done, and then we're gonna go into, so we have the baseball cards from Makestar, and then we also, I bought a set of the Clover ones from Bunjang from a Korean Monbebe, so I have this full set as well. This was Makestar 3.0, and the Clovers is with Mew 2.0, so we're gonna do the Clovers first. But this was one of my favorite sets, so I really wanted to get this set. I guess I didn't need to print more fillers, huh? I'm getting a lot back today. Somebody commented on one of my videos and they were like, Starship is releasing all of these to make up for the fact that you didn't have to buy POBs for like a year. And I'm like, I know, but I'm still, oh, I bought the Cherries one. The Cherries one is one of my favorite sets too. Like they're so cute. And these baseball ones were one of my favorite sets. I bought like these from Makestar because I was like, I really want these cards and I really want to secure them like right now. So yeah, I put in more pages. These are actually the last double-sided A4 plus pages that I own. So I am gonna do like a Meow Cafe purchase at some point within the next couple of weeks. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of these cards for a while anyways, but I just want to like be able to catch up. Gosh, this still looks so sad. There's so much. Oh my gosh. But I went through and like they started doing, like right after this, they started doing online versus offline pobs. And it's like 10 sets of photo cards. See, this is where I was like, oh, I don't have any more keyhand fillers. And I like just stopped filling things out. But I did take screenshots of everything so that I would know. And then I moved all of the Keyhand Lucky Draw stuff back here. There hasn't been any more Lucky Draw announcements. Can we get some Lucky Draws? Give me an easy week, Starship, and just announce a couple Lucky Draws because I'm just collecting Keyhand for Lucky Draws. Like, I can't believe that there was a time where I was like, maybe I'll collect Chungyun's Lucky Draws this era too. Like, no. I'm not doing that. Not at this point. But yeah, this is all I have left for double-sided pages. So I really need them to stop because I don't have any more pages for all of these fillers. I had to print more fillers last night. So anyways, well, moving on, let's look at photos. So I unfortunately do still need to trade photos, which is kind of sad. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, but I did pull Hyungwon for the Unknown X version. And I do have Shono and Minhyuk to add here. So for this, I'm still missing Kihyun and Juhan for the Unknown X version. And then for the Underdog X version, I am just missing Chungyun. Thankfully, I was able to find a template of like the photos, like larger inclusions. I don't have anything new to add to Hello X, but I am still missing Shono and Chungyun for this. And then I did pull Chungyun for the XX version. Considering how many copies of this I have, I really thought that I would be done with the photos for this version, but I am still missing Juhan. So yeah, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos. 6 photos. That's so many photos for how many albums I've purchased. But anyways, hopefully somebody out there has the photos I need. I'm gonna put all of my extras. I have so many extras. Do you want to see my pile of extra photos? I don't even know. Like, this is, oh, that's Stray Kids. But like, this is crazy. Like, I have so many extras. Hopefully I'm able to trade for what I'm missing. I also have so many extra bookmarks. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them because I did pull Juhan's bookmark. I pulled it one time. I pulled it a singular time this era. I do still need Chungyun's signature for this as well. But anyways, let me take this out so we can at least be done with the bookmarks. I was like, how am I not done with album inclusions? Like, that feels insane. But this is it for the bookmarks. I don't know if I'm gonna buy more albums. I was thinking about it yesterday because part of me feels now, well, I mean, we have Do It coming out, so I was like, oh, now that I'm kind of in a place where I like, or don't have all of my alt groups coming back at the same time, maybe I should start buying like OT6 sets, but I have so many extra albums right now that I just like don't really want to buy more albums. I would rather just, I need to join some group orders. That's what I need to do. And like with Wano's album coming out next week, and then I also have like I said, Stray Kids at the end of the month, like I need to think about that as well. But what do I have coming? I have this one, Tower Records 2.0, Soundwave 2.0, Apple Music 4.0, Apple Music 3.0. I think that's it. Did I get this, like Apple Music 1.0? Did I get this set too? I at least have that. I cannot find these Soundwave cards. I'd rather buy them in sets too. Like, I saw individual listings of each member, but like I want to buy them all together, you know? So like I said, if you're a group order manager for Monsta X and you have extra cards, let me know. I will buy them from you. I will buy your extra cards. Like, just message me. Also, if you have the Target message card for this, let me know. any of the unit cards I'm missing and any of the album cards I'm missing. I have so many extra album cards. Minhyuk? Me and Minhyuk, we're not vibing this era. He just does not appear in my albums. Anyways, that's it for this. I really thought that I'd be able to fit like a couple eras in this binder. We might be able to fit 2 still, but like there's been way more stuff than I thought was going to get announced for this. I did not think that they would be doing this many rounds of like pre-order benefits. I had no idea. But anyways, that's it for Monsta X album stuff. Now we have to do non-album stuff. For non-album stuff, we're going to start easy and we're going to do the Kihyun special binder. Okay, so for the Kihyun special binder, I have stuff from Monologue and from Connect X. I did set up for everything because when I first got these cards, the stamp event and then the 70,000 won event, when I got both of those, this is the week 1? Yeah, this is the week 1 one. This is the week 2 one. Anyways, when I first got that, I hadn't fully set up for Monologue. So I do have some stuff to add here for Monologue, and then we'll do Connect X next. So I guess the first thing I have is the voice key ring. I don't have his rug, string bag, mini pouch bag. I cannot believe my Kihyun luck for this. This was actually crazy. So that's pretty good. I didn't buy the lamp and then I didn't buy the rug. And then for the lamp and the silver ring, I pulled Juhan and Minhyuk. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find trades. I'm gonna try, I think, for a little bit, but I might just like try to buy the cards also. But yeah, these are things that I'm only collecting Kihyun for Monologue. I really didn't need to print more fillers, I guess. It's fine, I'll use them. I'm sure we're gonna need them. I'm sure we're gonna need them at some point, but yeah. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. I'm pretty happy with how much I was able to pull for this. The fabric PC holder I pulled Shonu, so I do need to trade for Kihyun for that. And then I do need to get the special benefit, the heart one. And then Connect X, the only thing I have is Mobile only cards secured. I just don't have them physically. And then oh, this is the photo pouch cards. This is Kihyun's photo pouch. This was the only like one of these things that I bought for Connect X because I was like, I kind of just want to buy this later. And then I do have I don't have like this stuff secured. I didn't buy his acrylic stand. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I will need an extra, let me just, because that comes with an ID card also. But for the X, I do have all of his broadcasts secured. I have the Do What I Want event card secured. I have 2 of his cards. I think it's the Son Popo, the like kissing hand one that I still need. Let me put the bracelet here and then we'll do the little ID card in the middle from his merch. But yeah, so that's the only one that I don't have. It's the Unknown X version. It's where he's doing like a hand little kiss one. That's the only broadcast card I have not been able to secure, but I do have the other 3, so that's good. I'm not doing unit cards for broadcast this era because there's already too much going on. But yeah, that's it for Kihyun like stuff. I'm trying really hard to keep up, like since they've all been back from the military and they've started releasing like special cards again. I am trying my hardest to keep up with everything. I missed the 10th anniversary 514 cards. I need to get that still. And like the last couple of merch cards I need, but I mean, I have most of his Monologue stuff, so that makes me feel better. This stuff won't be that hard. Also for the Japanese trading cards for this, I'm considering just collecting Kihyun because there were 2 additional cards, but I don't know, they're not that expensive. So I guess it really just depends how long it takes me to do the other Connect X cards. But yeah, let's move into full group. Okay, so I went to go grab the binder, and while I have a non-album large inclusions binder for Monsta X, I decided after their season's greetings last year that I was going to make a new non-album binder, and guess who forgot that she had that whole conversation? With essentially myself, because I said it in a video. Me. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do today, because I hate when people are like, oh, we're gonna put these cards away, and then they're like, just kidding, we're not. We're gonna put these cards away. This is the third manifest binder that Meow Cafe sent me a couple months ago. Originally, I was planning on saving it for the next Stray Kids comeback, but I wanted to use this binder also for Monsta X. The thing is, the only pages I had left that fit Monsta X cards are the A4 standard pages, and they're single-sided. I really wanted the A4 plus double-sided cards or pages. So what I'm going to do is, between the next time we have to put cards in this binder and right now, is I'm going to order more pages, the A4 plus double-sided pages from Meow Cafe, and then I'm going to swap out these pages. But for today, we're going to put them in like this. So we're going to do monologue first, and then we'll do Connect X after that. But for monologue, we're going to start with these Polaroid sets. Now, I want to kind of set these cards up the same way that I set up like my current Monsta X album binder, because I've really been enjoying that. Again, these are single-sided pages, so it's going to be a little bit of a tight fit for these, but I think we can still make it work today. So we're going to start kind of like this. So the first thing I'm going to do are the Polaroid sets. So these are still by era, right? Okay, so this is, are these really Trespass concept? I was doubting myself all day yesterday, because I was like, are these really Trespass concept, or am I just losing my mind? It's either Trespass or Rush, but like Minhyuk's hair makes me think that, I mean, it's one of those two eras. I don't think it's Rush era though. I don't know. And too many members are wearing hats in this. Like Juhan, Changyun, and Shonu are all wearing hats in this. But I'm pretty sure it's Trespass era. If I'm wrong and it's Rush era, I'm sorry. Those two eras essentially were the same in my brain. We're gonna put these away. But I thought that this concept was so fun that Starship did for their 10th anniversary merch. Like I said, I was like, it was somebody's job to go through and like find all of these photos. And like, to my knowledge, all of the things that they released, like minus, I can see, we're gonna do the postcards and stuff next, but I can see like maybe the postcards have been a little different, like have been shown before, but I don't think anything else has been like released as other merch before. So it's crazy that they just like have these things. It also made me wonder like how many other things K-pop groups have done that we just never saw, because they were like, oh, we decided not to do this. Like we took these photos for this specific purpose, and then we like changed directions or something, you know? I was just making sure the lighting wasn't too weird on that. I think it's gonna rain, which sucks. Next we're gonna do All In era, which is All In is like one of my favorite Monsta X eras ever. So it made me really excited when we got some, I love the clan. Like I'm a big the clan enthusiast in general. So it made me really happy that we got some stuff for the clan. Because like back when the clan was a thing, it wasn't really common to get like all this extra merch for K-pop. I'm just going to do the clan part 2 fighter era here as well. I wish we had gotten some like beautiful stuff, because like they did a lot of the older eras, but they didn't do beautiful. They did like every other part of the clan, because there's a trading card set that's Shine Forever concept, but they didn't do anything from beautiful. And I love beautiful era. I love everything about the clan. They didn't really do anything for the code, so I guess there's that. Maybe they're planning on doing like another like release of merch at some point for the rest of the older eras. I don't know. It's just an interesting, like who decided what eras they were going to do. Maybe they only had extra photos for certain eras. There's that as well. But like I wonder if maybe these were released as like promotional photos at some point, and because it's been so long I just don't remember that that's what they were used for, and that's why they look new. But like some of these photos look very vaguely familiar, right? Has anybody else been around for a long time and is thinking that? But anyways, these are the 3 sets of Polaroids, and then we're gonna do all the trading card sets. That's a group card. I really should have put the group cards in with Kihyun, but that's okay. We'll find homes for the group cards. 2 sets of them in these outfits. So we have the selfie set and then the concept set. And we have 2 sets of them in the green hoodies. So I assume we're gonna do like these together, and then I guess we'll just choose Fighter or Shine Forever era to go. Maybe we'll do Shine Forever era here and then Fighter era here. Do you see the vision? It's hard to see the vision when it's just literally all sitting here like this, but I think I see the vision. Okay, so yeah. So the first set we're gonna do is gonna be the concept set for the monologue like white outfits. So we have Shonu. Also, I hate putting them back to back like this, like 2 cards in the same pocket, but like I said, I will get double-sided sleeves. And then we also have Juhan and Changyun. Should I put fillers in? No, I'll wait till I have new sleeves and then I'll put the fillers in. And then for the selfie set, we have Minhyuk, Kihyun, Hyungwon, and Juhan. And then Hyungwon. I wonder if people are trading these cards. I do worry about that. And then for Fighter era, we're gonna do, we have all 6 of the cards for the Fighter era cards. Though I could not remember Shonu, but how could I forget short-haired Shonu during Fighter era? How could I forget him? Felt kind of crazy, but I was doubting myself. I was editing that video and I was like, Carolyn? Carolyn, are you good? Oh my gosh. Youngwon, Juhan, Changyun. Okay. Seeing it like this, I feel like we actually did better than I was thinking originally. But anyways, next we're going to move on to the other set. So we'll do, did I do concept at the top? Yeah. So we'll do the concept photos at the top, Shine Forever in the middle. Is it because I haven't listened to Shine Forever recently that I didn't pull any Shine Forever cards? Is the universe punishing me for not listening to Shine Forever? All right. So for the concept cards, I have Kihyun, Juhan, and Changyun. I'm gonna have to go double check all of my trade sale stuff because I feel like I pulled more cards than this, but it's fine. And then for the Shine Forever set, I have Minhyuk, Hyungwon, and Changyun. Hyungwon does not go there. And then for the selfie set, I have Shonu, Kihyun, Changyun, and Hyungwon. I really wish they had sold these hoodies. I really want them. All right. So hopefully I'm able to find trades or find the cards that I'm missing. I did buy this Kihyun, the last Kihyun I was missing. Thank God I wasn't missing this Kihyun, because you know how expensive this pink Kihyun card is? Oh my gosh, I saw people selling it for crazy prices. I like went and looked yesterday just to like see. And wow, that was a lot. Okay, and then we have Connect X photo cards. We have a couple group cards, but I'm gonna incorporate those in the Connect X merch. So for these sets, we have, which one is the Kihyun that goes with the set? I think it's this one. I need to see it all laid out because they're kind of similar. And then there's 2 sets of selfies, which is so silly because I pulled like so few selfie cards. I guess we'll do this set. And then I'm gonna do this other set. I guess on the second page we'll do, because there's only 4, and then we have 4 of the unit cards / group cards. I only pulled 3 of them, and then I have these 2 additional group cards from monologue, so I'm just gonna incorporate those onto that page. Let me put these away first. So for the top set, the top concept set, we have all 6 members, which is fun. There are 2 additional sets for Japan, so I also could like get those for every single member. I'm trying to decide if I want those for every member or if I just want them for Kihyun, because it was like Japanese trading cards. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I guess it depends how long the rest of this is gonna take. And then we're gonna put Kihyun here. And then I have Shonu and Minhyuk here. 1, 2, 3, other group card here, and then maybe these group cards like down at the bottom. Sure. This is probably gonna change. don't get too used to this setup for this specific page. But like, I probably could, I don't know. I'll do the last group card here. And then maybe I'll do the selfies, and then maybe we'll just fill the rest of this with fillers. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments down below. But these are all of the like trading cards and other like smaller items that we got for this. Monologue's okay. Connect X is gonna need some work, but I bought less packs of these than for Monologue, so it's not that surprising that I'm closer to finishing Monologue than Connect X. But yeah, so that's it for that. I will get proper double-sided sleeves, and then I'll put fillers in there. I mean, I very much could just like keep all of the cards together the way it is in this binder, but one, I like with the way the A4 plus size fits better in the Manifest binder than the A4 standard size, even though both technically fit. And then two, I also use this size for Stray Kids. So it actually works out better if I have these for Stray Kids. So I'm gonna restock at some point this week so that I can update this. But we have a bunch of larger inclusions to put away too, so let me grab my larger inclusions binder, which I did actually make. All right, this is the larger inclusions binder. I guess I retired my old one before Season's Greetings, but I retired my old like a 9-pocket item one after Season's Greetings. I don't know. Who knows what January Carolyn was doing. She was kind of sad about a 3-member Season's Greeting. I was like, someday we will have more than 3 members for a Season's Greetings. Trying to think about how I want to do this. Because I have Keehan stuff. I guess I could separate it. Like do Keehan stuff in... I should probably do Keehan stuff in the front. Oh, in the front. Oh my gosh. You know the song by Monsta X? In the front. A couple of things we're going to need here. One, we're going to need some 3 pockets for the postcard sets. We have Follow, Gambler Era, and Alligator Era, which is very fun. And then these are from Keehan's photo kit. So I think these are 2-pocket items, like standard 2-pocket items. And then these postcards from Connect X are large 2-pocket items. Okay, update for Ultra Pro. I don't have any small Ultra Pro ones, so we're gonna use the large 2 pockets for these. Crazy. I haven't bought Ultra Pro anything since last year or January. I think I did like a big restock kind of at the beginning of January. And the fact that we're almost in November and I haven't had to buy anything, it's actually pretty good. I've been very fortunate this year where I have been gifted a lot of photo card supplies, so I haven't had to buy a lot, but I will need to buy some standard 2 pockets at some point because them being in this oversized thing is gonna bother me. But there they are. And then we're gonna do the 3-pocket group stuff. I'm gonna start here. 2, 3. So we have 3 Ultra Pro 3 pockets. We're gonna do these in chronological order. So we'll do Alligator, Follow, and then Gambler Era. Some of these photos look very familiar. You know how I was talking about like how some of these, like how did they find these photos? I feel like these are like teaser photos or concept photos or something. I'm sure somebody out there in Mon Bébé Land has like done the research on like what it is. And then, is this the right order? Yeah, cool. So there's Mongne line on the back for that. And they gave us Follow version 4. They really do love us. This was the best Follow version. This was the best concept for Follow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Keehan up here because he's horizontal. That'll look better. It's out of age order, but aesthetically it looks better. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the back page. So I'm going to do Changyun at the top because he's horizontal. I miss blonde Changyun. You think Changyun will go blonde before he has to cut his hair off? I hope he does. And then Juhan, Hyungwon, right? Yeah. Cute. Okay, and then the last page is Gambler Era. Gambler Era, like everybody was These three were not horizontal. Hyung line was not horizontal. Longnay line was all horizontal. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I don't know. Again, these photos I've definitely seen before. I've definitely seen photos like this before, if not these exact photos for like teaser photos, or maybe they're in the photo book or something. Again, I'm sure somebody's figured it out. It's not gonna be me. Why did I put Changyun up there? He doesn't go there. Not my favorite gambler concept of the four, but it is my second favorite, so I'll accept it. Okay, there's that. And then in the back here, not in the front, but in the back, we're going to, I'm pretty sure this is the size that fits these. Okay, so Shona was the only person who was horizontal. And by fits, these like barely fit. They fit, but like just kind of, sort of. But Starship refuses to make smaller postcards, so this is what we do. This is the back of them, by the way. This binder is so like empty. Not that it's going to be empty for very long, because I'm sure we have so much stuff coming, but it's so empty right now that it just like doesn't stay still. Some of my like more full binders are heavier and they just like don't move around because there's just so much weight to them, you know? And then we have I'll do the 2 unit cards first, and then we'll do the group card at the end. I don't really care what order the units go in. Oh my gosh. If this is showing up as crooked, I'm really sorry. It doesn't look like it from my angle, but okay. All right. Ooh, that does look really nice together. I was thinking when I unboxed that this was going to look really nice in these sleeves. Okay. And that's that. That is all of the Monsta X stuff. Oh my gosh. This video, I had to stop it at one point, but this video is probably close to like 2 hours long before editing. So hopefully I can finish editing this tonight and get it uploaded tomorrow, because it is Sunday and I wanted to post this tomorrow. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.